I hope Professor Fig got my owl. I need to tell him and the Keepers that Ranrock knows where the last repository is.
According to the owl I received, Ranrock is moving more quickly than we could have anticipated.
This is grave news indeed. We had hoped for more time to discuss the best path forward.
Let us hear what the student has to say.
Professor, you received my owl. Ranrock has the last of Bragbor's journals. He killed Lodgok to get it. He knows where the last repository is.
Godric's heart.
Lodgok and Ranrock were brothers. Lodgok was bringing the journal to me.
Ranrock is a monster. We need to know where the final repository is.
Surely this changes things. Ranrock has Bragbor's journals and knows where the final repository is.
We obliviated Bragbor. He kept journals? Why would he have documented all of this? He didn't know what we were containing.
I'm afraid I can't say. I didn't read the journals.
I fear you are correct. The situation is far from ideal, but we can wait no longer. I will defer to Professor Rockham as to how to proceed.
Based upon the memories they have seen, I believe our young friend is well aware of the grave circumstances in which we find ourselves. The next trial will involve an exceptional level of magical skill and a nuanced ability to interact with beasts. Find a face of stone and tendrils. I should advise you that you must engage with any beast that is part of the trial on your own. Professor Bakar will meet you in his pensive room.
An exceptional level of magical skill? Nuanced ability to interact with beasts? I suppose we should begin our search for a face of stone and tendrils, whatever that may be.
Very well.
Professor Weasley has been keeping an eye on me. Perhaps we should meet there, so she has no reason to raise concerns with Professor Black. I shall see you near the coast.
My poor Rococo.
Miss Coffee,
Oh goodness, really? How's my sweet Rococo?
I'm sure he'll be happy to go.
He will. Oh, I can't wait to get him home. From now on, I'll keep Rococo on a lead whenever we go out.
I should investigate.
You're here. I have good news. We do not have any of Ranrock's loyalists to contend with. Of course, the bad news is that it's likely because they no longer need to track the Keepers for information.
Revelio.
This place could do with a bit of pruning.
Confringo!
Is that a... It is. I believe I know what must be done. Do you recognize the head sculpted there?
That's a head. I can't say that I do.
It appears to be a fearsome beast known as a graphorn. And the prints carved into the ground lead me to believe that a graphorn will somehow open the way forward.
That's what Professor Rackham meant when he spoke of my needing an ability to interact with beasts.
It would seem so. I do know that the last of a long dynasty of graphorns. I suspect you'll need to bring him here.
If that's what must be done, I'll do it.
Excellent. I know this area well enough. When you see the remains of a large sea creature, you're in the right place. Now, Professor Rackham made it clear that... So I shall wish you good luck.
Nothing clears the coast.
This must be the place. Revelio. Very well, Lord of the Shore. Show yourself. need your help, friend. This place has seen better days. Poachers! Let's see how the Lord of the Shore feels about his neighborhood being invaded.
Allow me to put you out of your
somehow the key to opening the room. Revelio. How about some sightseeing?
Professor Rackham was right to have had faith in you. My memories should answer any questions you may have about the power you will need to protect.
Thank you, Professor Bakar. I shall see you back in the map chamber.
Hello? Isadora? Isadora? Mr. Morganlock, Mr. Morgan?
Son, I'm glad you're here.
Isadora was not at her home.
I know.
Her father... Percival.
What is it?
It is as though he was stripped not only of his pain, but of all emotion.
Everything is much worse than I feared. Neve was right. Isadora hasn't stopped. I've just learned that she has been wielding that magic on students.
We must gather the others. I need you to return to your common room, all right?
What have you done?
Take a breath.
Students, Isadora.
Everyone feels pain. And why? Because of your arrogance? Your obsession with secrets? He won't suffer any longer. Not my father, not my students, no one.
Isadora, set down your wand.
Professor, you taught me to hone my power, not throw it away.
I did not teach you this. Expelliarmus!
Avada Kedavra! She's alive.
The caverns below Hogwarts, where you fought Isadora. Is that the location of the final repository?
It is. You see, we could not destroy the strands of emotion Isadora had stolen from so many. So we did all that we could to keep them safe. We also realized that until they could be destroyed, The magic used to create them was a danger to wizard kind. Hence, we became keepers. Keepers of an unfathomable secret. We knew that someday, one with the ability to see traces of ancient magic might be seduced by its power. We built the trials to lead that person to us, to allow them to prove themselves worthy of the knowledge we'd kept hidden and the responsibility that accompanies it.
Have I not proven myself, Professor? I need to get to that repository before Ranrock does.
You have, and you will. But the repository is protected by powerful ancient magic. To enter, you must craft a special wand from the 4 artifacts you found above our pensives.
So the repository is safe from Ranrock for now.
If he is, as you suspect, capable of using the power of the other repository, I fear he will be able to breach our defenses.
Then I must go now and craft this wand. Perhaps Mr. Ollivander will help me.
Another Ollivander? I'm not surprised. As I am sure he will tell you, this wand may be used for only one purpose. Return with the wand, and we will open the way forward.
I shall send an owl ahead to Ollivander. Whilst you visit him, I'll reach out to Professor Weasley.
Professor Weasley?
Yes. I may have made an error in judgment by not informing her of Ranrock's intentions earlier. I only hope it's not too late. If Ranrock really is going to try to drill below Hogwarts, we'll need all the help we can get.
All right, Professor. I'll see you soon. Looked rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
Sebastian has gone too far. You saw what lies in the catacomb. I cannot stay here.
Wait, Anne, please.
Ominous. He was willing to put the whole hamlet and himself in danger on the chance that some old relic could help to heal me. I'm sorry, Ominous. Make sure he's all right, will you?
I'm glad you're here.
I received your owl. Where's Sebastian?
Inside the catacomb. Frankly, I was surprised you weren't with...
Ominous,
Stop. You swore you wouldn't...
It's my fault. I was wrong. I thought...
I should have stopped him before. I'm going back into the catacomb to find him. Anne's right. The place is crawling with...
In theory? What are you talking about?
You'll see. Sebastian must not be in his right mind.
Last time we were here, this place was crawling with spiders.
We're about to face worse. Let's find Sebastian quickly.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Where was Sebastian when you and Anne found him?
Just ahead, in the great room.
Confringo. Confringo.
There weren't this many Inferi before.
And there's no sign of Sebastian.
Bombarda! Confringo! Potato! Stupefy! Confringo! Bombarda! Confringo! Potato! Stupefy! Nintendo! Bombarda! Confringo! Nintendo! Potato! Stupefy! Bombarda! Confringo!
Hold on a moment. I was so worried about Sebastian I didn't even realize. Anne's gone to get Solomon. When she first saw the Inferi, she thought Sebastian was being attacked. But then he showed her the relic and said he'd learned how to use it.
The carvings on the relic were Inferi, and Sebastian somehow created them.
Not exactly. He's controlling them. This is powerful dark magic. Creating Inferi is incredibly difficult, but controlling them... As Anne and I frantically barricaded the Inferi to keep them from escaping, when Anne said she couldn't stay here, I didn't realize...
Solomon threatened to go to the headmaster if he heard of
I need to get to Hogwarts. I must get to Professor Black first. I'll be back as soon as I can. Be careful.
How many Inferi are there?
Bombarda! Potato! Confringo! Nintendo! Bombarda! Defender! Confringo! Revelio!
These Inferi seem far from control.
Confringo! Nintendo! Bombarda! Confringo! Confringo! Potato! Defender! Confringo! Bombarda! Defender!
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Revelio. Accio. I need to find a way up that ledge. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Sebastian. Isn't this incredible? Sebastian, I told you! The relic is the answer! I've been trying to reverse the dark magic that injured Anne, but this will allow me to control it! Just as I can control the Inferi.
Control? I had to fight the Inferi all the way.
What have the two of you done? Accio relic!
Solomon, don't! The relic! You'll pay for this!
I'm ending this now!
Save Anne!
Confringo! Incendia! Confringo! Confringo! Incendia! Confringo! Potato! Levioso! Confringo! Now you've gone too far! Defendo! Confringo! Defendo! Descendo! Potato! Stupid one! Defendo! Confringo! Confringo! Sorry, it had to be done. Stupid one! Confringo!
You're supposed to protect us!
I am protecting you, you foolish boy! Leviosa! Stupid one! Confringo! Defender! Bombarda! Sender! Confringo! Confringo! Stupid one! Confringo! Defender! Bombarda! Confringo! Confringo! Defender! Confringo! Confringo! Potato! Stupid one! Confringo! It had to be done. Bombarda! Confringo! Levio! Incendia! Confringo! Confringo!
Mr. Sallow!
Stop! How dare you! You're no friend of my nephew! Potato! Confringo! Confringo! Defender! Compulso! Confringo! 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 Defender! Bombarder! Confringo! Potato! Stupefy! Confringo! Repulsor! Bombarder! Defender! She cannot be healed, Sebastian. You must stop.
I won't let her suffer! Avada Kedavra!
You've made your choice.
Oh, Anne. What have you done? I must get out of here.
I can't let him leave. Accio! Sebastian, wait! Stop, Sebastian. Hold on.
What is it?
Why wouldn't you stop? I was calling after you.
Anne won't survive this. She's withering away, inside and out. Solomon's never been there for us, not really. He gave up on Anne. I'll never give up on her. You saw him, didn't you? He was going to ruin her life. He attacked us. I had to use the killing curse. You know I did. If I hadn't known how to cast it...
You went too far, Sebastian.
I can't think right now. I need to leave. I can't stay here. I need to find Ominous.
Sebastian.
Please, I'm not myself right now. Let's meet later, at the Undercroft, all right?
I think I know where we can find Doran. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest and we can tell him about the symbol the Mooncalves made.
Deke thinks you've made marvelous improvements here. It's hard to see a student so comfortable. Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions. It warms Deke's heart to see a student so comfortable. It warms Deke's heart to see a student so comfortable.
I'm just trying to practice.
It is wonderful to see you back here. Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels. Has there ever been a vampire?
How's my favourite test flyer? Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Hello again, Mr. Weeks. I set a new record at the south.
Fantastic!
The best upgrade yet. But with the speeds it now reaches, I can feel the wind catching beneath the seat a bit, preventing it.
Of course! Should have anticipated. At last, I think I know what...
I shall look forward.
I'll be sure to send you an hour when I'm fit. Couldn't have done this without you.
She's devastated. She just buried your uncle alone.
I did it for her.
Sebastian, Anne can't bear the thought of turning you in, but...
What? Turn me in? She saw what happened.
I'll give you some time to think, Sebastian.
Turn me in?
Sebastian.
Did you hear that? You saw what happened.
I know.
I can't believe he's gone. How did things go? Oh, Anne, I was only trying to help. You understand. You can talk to Ominous.
Don't worry, Sebastian.
Thank you. No matter what happens from here, I'm glad we met.
Poor Sebastian.
Ominous?
What a mess. I can't believe... Before I had time to talk to Black, I heard from Anne. I rushed to Feldcroft and found she was beside herself with grief. Part of her want... I don't...
We do have a choice. What good will it do? He clearly regrets everything.
We've both heard that.
But we also need to think about Anne. She's lost her health, now...
I understand what you're... We'd only be punishing Anne as well. I'll talk to Anne. If it comes from me, she'll agree with this decision.
Thank you, Ominous.
Whatever lies ahead, we must face it together. That I know.
I'm truly awed by what we've accomplished. The final broom upgrade is better than even I expected. Stop by Spintwitches when you can. How? Oh, hello again. Couldn't have perfected the broom upgrades without your help. As always, I have a special prize for you. I truly enjoyed working with you. Thank you for believing in me.
Defender might seem like harmless fun.
It is wonderful to see you back here. Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
And you say they made it after you placed the Moonstone?
Do you know why, or what it means? Does it have to do with the Snidgets?
The breadth of one's knowledge can be as wide as the seas, and yet only run so deep.
It's good to see you again, Doran.
She did, and I am glad to... I did question the wisdom of sending you on a path, but the acumen of the centaurs is neither personal nor partial. The skies tell us what is to come, and often we do not...
You knew the poachers would try and kill Poppy and me.
I did not know, my young friend, but I shall say that I was not.
I don't suppose you'd like to start from the beginning. I think Poppy...
Of course. I find it is often the best place to start, is it not? Many, many moons ago, I divined a series of events. There, I believe the symbol created by the Mooncalves dance marks...
Please, go on.
I have seen that symbol only once, on a rock face in the cliffs of the... You should make haste there. The Snidgets that have been kept there for...
You said you divined a series of...
I saw the arrival of a stranger, the threat of an enemy, and I believe now that you are the strangers. The poacher. I also saw 2 places tied to these events. The cave with the moonstone.
What makes you so sure the symbol is where the Snidgets are?
I do not know. It is what I have read in the stars. Fortunes play out as they are intended. I shall say that fortune...
If you're right about this place, then we should make our way there.
I shall... We cannot afford to lose the Snidgets once again.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do? Knowing a meat, he's likely studied here. Revelio. Defendo. Bombarda. An astronomy table. Should prove useful once the sun's down.
How remarkable.
got here as soon as I could.
Did you see the symbol above the entrance? It's the one the mooncalves made at the henge. Of course Doran implied as much, but to see it up there...
Could this actually be where the Snidgets are hidden?
Let's find out. Doran?
I'm ready if you are.
Can you believe it? Actual Snidgets. I'm glad we seem to be a step ahead of the poachers.
It is a little strange we haven't heard anything from them.
If we're lucky, they're still poring over Gran's research. There was a fair amount. We, on the other hand, had Doran to guide us. Even if the poachers do somehow stumble upon this place, we shall be long gone.
Confringo! Bombarda! Confringo! Bombarda! Confringo! Defender! Bombarda! Confringo! Defender! Repulsor! Bombarda! Confringo! Revelio. Revelio.
Greetings.
I hope we haven't kept you waiting long, Doran.
Not at all. Then again, it is not I who awaits your arrival. Do you have the news?
So, what does happen next? What are these pillars here?
I suspect we all know what lies beyond that passage. And now, I'm afraid I must leave you. At least for a time.
You're not coming in with us?
If the snippets are here...
Revelio. So many books.
You haven't seen my grand study. Look at the murals on the wall. They're all creatures.
Incendio.
This place must have been built to protect them. They had nothing to fear.
What makes you say that?
The poacher camps always felt oppressive. It's hard to explain, but the feeling was palpable. At least to me. The sense I get here is of safety and calm. Quite the opposite of the poacher camps.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Incendio. Incendio. Repulso. Revelio. Incendio.
I'll wager this isn't the dead end it seems to be. But how to get through?
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Lumos. Incendio. Luma. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
I'll wager this isn't the dead end it seems to be. But how to get...
Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio.
Of course. How clever.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Incendio. Confringo. Lumos.
Lumos. Lumos.
Whoever built this place certainly liked to read.
And the books are all about creatures.
Revelio. Your Bran would love it here.
She would. I can't wait to tell her all about it.
Lumos.
Lumos. Lumos. Look at this place. What was that?
Not Doran, that's for certain.
No!
I'll check your pocket. On it, Lieutenant. I heard something. Confringo!
Take it! Expelliarmus!
Protect!
Shall we finish what we started?
You're not getting this!
I've never been... Avoiding us.
Tracy. Confringo.
Ready your warriors. The fight is only just.
You're
One of my own. You're not going to insist.
That was for Gran.
Confringo!
This is what I'm teaching her. Confringo!
I won't go down as easy. You the break. Roll, you. Confringo!
Don't you think you have any
Thought you hadn't. Is that all they're teaching in school these days?
Confringo!
That's the best you can do, is it? Also,
Let's play straight and silly around,
Confringo! Not be assaulted by a giant! Also, Confringo! I teach better!
You're not getting them
Confringo! It was all of them.
We're fine, but if you hadn't got here when you did, I led them here, Doran.
You fought with us against your kind. I am glad to have witnessed this. I now believe all that Doran told me. Finish your work here, brother. All the events you divined have not yet come to pass.
Revelio.
There they are. Now, all that remains is to break the charm.
You want us to... I only ever wanted to see them safe, which they are. You should do it. Merlin, they're lovely. But what happens now? They can't care for themselves, and surely once word gets out of their reappearance...
No harm will come to them. The centaurs will see to that. You have my word.
Thank you, Doran, for helping us to find them, and to fight for them.
It is you who deserves the merit, child. You did what the poachers would never have. Remember that. You both fought bravely today. Allow us to carry the mantle from here.
If it's all right, Doran, I think I'd like to stay behind and spend a little more time with the Snidgets.
Revelio. This is the Dirical Den, but Miss Moffat said Gwynaira only appears at night. This must be the Dirical Den that Miss Moffat told me about. Now where is Gwynaira? Now I need to let Miss Moffat know.
How nice to see you, my young friend. Oh, hello.
Miss Moffat, I caught Gwynaira. Not too bad.
Don't be so Well?
Of course.
She has such and she'll have a good life too, of course. Thank you so much for bringing me Gwynaira. I shall keep her safe and only use her feathers.
I don't like the looks of that encampment.
It's exhausting. Standing here all day waiting to do Rookwood's work for him. He can fight his own battles.
Rookwood will lead us to victory. Why the mouse round?
How did I get mixed up in doing Rookwood's work for him?
This looks like the spot from the treasure. There's Selwyn. I wonder if I can pull his guards away. Revelio.
I used to be stationed near Iron.
Totalis. Revelio.
I don't feel bad fleecing those cape flappers in Flagcroft.
If Selwyn's plan works out, you suppose we'll all be rich.
Totalis.
How come I always saw the short wall?
Revelio. Totalis. Revelio.
Selwyn would be as sick of this hole as we are if he'd been camped out here as long as we have.
Perhaps it's dinner, right? Rookwood should never have put Selwyn in charge. Although I suppose Selwyn is better than Harlow.
I've no idea what Selwyn sees in this place. And nothing left to steal from Moonridge View.
Totalis. Revelio.
You can't keep your eyes off the city, that's your fault. Put a slip of a drop in your
Revelio.
I shan't be having none of your nonsense. Leave me like that again and you'll soon find yourself with now but poachers at your back. Show yourself!
It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts. Revelio.
I'd remember my father speak of these times. Seems now they're upon me, they tell quite a different story.
It's no Dallas. Revelio. Revelio.
Let's finish this job.
When he wasn't looking to snatched it. His own fault.
I shall cast my eyes closer, best to be sure.
Don't you recommend you troops? Confringo. This will liven things up for you. Expulsa. Will you hold still? I think you'll like this. Confringo. Expulsa. Expulsa! Stupid one! Let's see how you like this! Expulsa!
Wait till Sebastian hears about this. That's it for Selwyn. I should go and see Madame Olivier back in Cragcroft about that bounty. Revelio. This looks like trouble. That did it. Revelio. And look,
treasure. Stone walls do a prison make, sometimes.
Revelio. Here's one of those tables Professor Shaw mentioned.
Whoa.
Could it be a Merlin trial? Incendio! Places! Incendio! Perfect. Let's see what we've got. Glaciers! Perfect. Let's see what we've got. This must be what all the fuss was about. Revelio. Incendio. Glacier. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Lumos. Reparo. Levioso. Accio. Accio. Compulso. Bombarda. Revelio. Likely this astronomy table will be best used when it's dark. Bombarda. Revelio. Who lived here, I wonder? Bombarda! Not so tricky after all, Merlin. Glad I was never locked up here. Bombarda! Confringo! Bombarda! Defender! Revelio! Bolso! Glacius! Flipendo! Levioso! Revelio! Confringo! Reparo! Accio! Revelio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Revelio! Expelliarmus! Wingardium Leviosa!